Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are looking at a story of absolute, unprecedented scale. We're talking about the journey of Mark Zuckerberg and the incredible evolution of Facebook into the trillion-dollar meta ecosystem. We're going to look at the major milestones, the strategic moves, and the sheer unstoppable momentum required to build literally one of the largest technology companies in history. We've got a lot of fascinating ground to cover, so let's get right into it.
Okay, let's dive into this. Imagine building a website in your college dorm room. Not as some massive, calculated business venture, but, just for fun. You don't spend a single dollar on advertising. No big corporate team behind you. It's just you, sitting there, writing code.
And perhaps most astonishingly, you are just 19 years old. It's an absolutely incredible contrast, isn't it? Just think about that. A 19-year-old student working with zero ad spend and a tiny team laying the foundational code for a platform that within just a few short years would connect billions of people, fundamentally change the world, and make him one of the wealthiest individuals on the planet. No way, right?
Section 1. The dorm room vision. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is tracking that precocious early interest in programming. To really understand the trillion-dollar reality, we first have to look back at the origins. Mark Zuckerberg was born in New York in 1984. But from a very, very young age, he showed this intense curiosity for computers. By the time he was in high school, long before the dorm room era, he was actually already building messaging apps and software projects. That continuous building phase totally set the stage for 2004, when he entered Harvard University, and well, everything changed. Right in that year, 2004, Mark started working on a simple project called the Facebook. The core idea here was honestly so elegant. It was meant to be a straightforward platform where students could connect, share, and communicate. It was a really practical solution to a real-world problem. You see, college students wanted a centralized, digital way to map out their real-world social networks, and this project hit the nail on the head.
Section 2. Surviving Early Challenges.
Building an empire isn't just about having a great idea, it's about endurance. Early success certainly did not come without friction. The obstacles were actually quite severe. From the very beginning, Mark faced lawsuits. He faced intense competition in a rapidly growing social media space. He had to deal with constant criticism and a massive number of widespread doubters who just didn't believe a college networking site could ever be a viable long-term business. Yet, his response to these hurdles was incredibly disciplined. He essentially ignored the noise and stayed completely focused on building a better product.
Section 3. Scaling a global phenomenon. That relentless focus on the product led directly to a viral explosion. I mean, think about the sheer velocity of this expansion. This wasn't a slow, steady climb. Within mere days of launching at Harvard, thousands of users joined. Within weeks, the demand was so high that it spread to other universities like wildfire. And over the coming years, it expanded entirely beyond universities, pushed beyond the United States, and eventually connected the entire world. It went from a tiny Harvard launch to one of the largest technology companies in history in a blink.
Section 4. Acquiring the Future.
And this brilliantly illustrates how Facebook secured its position for the long haul. Buying Instagram wasn't just about owning a popular photo app. It fundamentally strengthened their entire ecosystem. Purchasing WhatsApp radically expanded their global connection infrastructure. And acquiring Oculus, that was a massive calculated bet on investing in the future of technology. These weren't just random buys. They were highly strategic additions to a rapidly growing digital empire. Section 5. Navigating controversies. As the sheer scale of the company grew, so did the level of public scrutiny. History shows us that reaching a global scale always brings significant complexities. The company faced major hurdles, and these included deep privacy concerns, public scandals, and periods of intense public scrutiny. These are historically documented challenges that the leadership had to navigate. And their primary method for pushing through these periods of intense pressure was to continue actively investing in the future of technology, looking ahead rather than pausing their development.
Section 6. The trillion-dollar ecosystem.
Consider the stark juxtaposition between the origins and today. It is truly mind-blowing. On one side, we have the Facebook, a simple, basic tool just for connecting college students. On the exact opposite side, we have Meta, a trillion-dollar digital ecosystem used by billions of people around the globe every single day. It's now one of the most valuable companies in the world. What started in that narrow, incredibly focused dorm room mission evolved into a sprawling global technology empire.
Section 7. Lessons in Empire Building. So, how do we take this billionaire's journey and turn it into actionable takeaways? Let's walk through these 5 core lessons because they are absolutely crucial for any focused learner watching this explainer. Number 1, solve real problems for real people, just like connecting students on a campus. Ask yourself, how can you solve real problems in your own life or work? Number 2, start small but think big. Number 3, focus on long-term impact rather than just short-term wins. Number 4, don't fear criticism. Expect it and build anyway. And number 5, keep learning and constantly evolving your skill set.
So the crucial point is this. Mark Zuckerberg didn't just build a single company, he built a massive digital ecosystem. And it proves the idea that vision, combined with unyielding persistence and precise execution, truly can change the world. I want to leave you with a final, provocative question to reflect on. What ecosystem are you building for the future? Whether it's your personal skills, your network, or your own business, keep that long-term vision in your mind. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment below. We absolutely love hearing from you. So tell us, which billionaire, company, or business story should we cover in our next explainer? See you next time.